A matchup now between two conferences with long intertwined histories, and it hasn't always been friendly. It's the SEC versus the ACC here today. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Clemson Tigers against the Tennessee Volunteers. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
Guys, the Vols head coach told me before the game he has great confidence in the line of scrimmage and their ability to run the ball today. That's because he has got an experienced back. With a freshman quarterback, if he doesn't like what he sees, he can hand it off, and they will plan on having great success up front. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And the Vols will kick this deep to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Look out, he's got space ahead. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, you got to love a first down play like that. It opens up the entire playbook. Now you can take a shot. You can be aggressive. Second and inches, anything is at your disposal.
Timeout called by Clemson. That's their first. Now left with two of them here in the first half. Offense getting set. Second down play here. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Hand off to the right side. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. And now the handoff.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Getting set. Here's second down. And now with just 3 seconds left on the play clock, they'll spend the timeout. They'll be down to just one in the first half. Offense getting set. It's second down. Fighting off the defender. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, Chris, I don't care how you do it. The name of the game is to stay ahead of the chains and be on schedule. Avoid the obvious passing situation. Whether these are traditional run plays or getting the ball to the wide receiver on the outside in the run game, staying ahead of the chains, this is exactly what they have to do the rest of the game.
Looking to pass this time. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Defense all over that first down throw. A short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Wants to throw it. He fires downfield. The pass is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
They're going to run it here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. Tackle. Just a short gain after the completion. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
Kick is away. Excellent directional punt headed toward the sideline. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Single back takes the handoff. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Hands off to the left. He's got space. He's in the clear. Now the 40. Out past the 30. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
This defensive staff is going to have to really evaluate this film at half and try to make changes because these are way too big of holes in the run game. They're going to have to commit some resources down. I think they need to close the middle of the field with a safety and bring the other safety down into the run box.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. Touchdown, Tigers. This quarterback on fire today.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
I always hold my breath when these returners start to try to fight for extra yardage, and here the ball hits the ground. But he is so fortunate that this bounces right back to them, and their offense can come on the field. That was almost a massive turnover in this game.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. And the single back takes the handoff.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Where's the snap? Looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Staley. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield. The Volunteers keep the football on the move. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's got a crease. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Oh, look out, he's got open space. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
inside the red zone. They're looking to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Chris, I think he's a bit rattled here. Sometimes you see the mechanics falter, and in particular footwork, and you can tell that the game is moving too fast for the quarterback, and that's what I'm seeing right now. He's not stepping through his drop. He throws this off his back foot, and it's totally inaccurate.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. With the catch, it's Moore. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
That's a solid tackle by this defense, just short of the marker, but inside of 2 yards, I think you're going to go for this if you're the offense. I would certainly be aggressive here on 4th down.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. Breaks free in the clear. Out past the 30. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. They'll test the right side here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. They bring him down after a short gain there. The ball's hustled to the line to run the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Defense stuffs him right there, no gain. 4th down coming up. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense.
Well, they told us they were going to be aggressive, but, man, this is super aggressive here on offense, going for it on your side of the 50. And this is going to lead directly to a scoring opportunity for the opposition. If you're going to go for it in this situation, you better have something up your sleeve where you know you can convert. But they don't, and the ball's going the other way.
They'll try the right here. 1st down and more. He's still running. He goes out of bounds just short of the 15.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
The Tigers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And in first down, right back to the running game. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Boy, you can't play it any better than that on the defensive side of the football. There's no crease being created, so every gap is covered by somebody on that defensive front, and the back just has to go side to side. Listen, if I'm the running back there, at some point you can't just run out of bounds for a loss. You've got to put yourself behind your pads and just try to get what you can get.
Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5.
That is a big conversion on third down, in particular in this area of the field. It looked like that defense was going to force a field goal opportunity. Now you're set up with first and goal. You got to punch this one into the end zone. Pay off that nice third down conversion.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
And the point after is right down the middle. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Pass not complete.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught on the outside. It's Davis. He goes out of bounds. That's short of the marker. Turnover on downs.
Well, you can see exactly what they're trying to do. Remember, they received the kick to start the third quarter, so they're trying to go down, get a score before half, and cut into this big lead. But now their defense has to really bow up. A score here going the other direction, and this thing is out of control.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. And the Volunteers will spend the first of their 3 timeouts here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the 1st down. Tennessee goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, it's still a 21-point lead.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick?
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Defense showing blitz here. And it's a direct snap. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a 1st down.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on 1st down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. And the Vols are now going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got remaining here in the 1st half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half.
Ready. Black 14. Black 14.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the 1st. Now the Tigers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the 1st half. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. And the Tigers will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the 1st half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Design quarterback run. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Having to prepare for and stop this quarterback-oriented run game is so difficult as a defense because it adds an extra hat. And here, they're doing a nice job, and you can tell the front seven is being aggressive. They're adding players from the back end in the secondary, and the offense is still able to get the first down. It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
The Volunteers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. First down, looking to throw the football. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Ready. Red 54, red 54. Go!
Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Back-to-back deep shots. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Tackled after a short return at the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the third quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
Keeping it on the ground here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Powers through. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Got an opening here. Here he goes. He's in the clear. Inside the 40. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
That feels like a touchdown-saving tackle right there to get him onto the ground. What is that, 40-plus yards on the gain? But this defensive front 7 has got to do something different up front because they're getting eaten alive by this offensive line.
And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Anytime you're running a crossing route, you've got to establish, is this man defense or zone defense? If it's zone, you've got to sit down in the soft spot and give your numbers, your chest to the quarterback. They're able to do that here, and then as a quarterback, you just can't lead them into the defender. Frame them up, put that ball right on their body so they can get upfield.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Clemson now operating in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on 3rd down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that is exactly how to stop these quarterback-designed runs. You got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield, and there's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run game by getting into the backfield. He's got nowhere to go. This play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense because of the aggressive nature of this front 7.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here.
Booster, down, ready, wide, ready, go!
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? He could go. This defense makes another big play. What else could go wrong for this offense today? Oh, it's another mistake from this quarterback as he's trying to get his team back in the game. That's costly, Joel.
So costly. Clearly trying to force it down the field, trying to get all of this back in one throw. But as we know, Chris, comebacks are like puzzles. It's one piece at a time. You can't get it all back with one throw. And if he continues to force it, he'll continue to make these mistakes.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field.
And looking to throw now on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion.
Here we go, ready. Flag 14, flag 14.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is caught, breaking into the clear. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The ball's with 1st and 10 here.
Ready. 129. Go.
Gonna run it. It's Bishop. He's got space. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, it's certainly too little too late here in this ball game, but moving forward, having some success like this to put on film and evaluate as a team, I think that can be important. And, Chris, they can get better from this point moving forward.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And, Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Tigers.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Now here he goes. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
VAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play.
He's got a crease. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is.
Ready.
Direct snap. Leaning on the run game here. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Blue 22. Blue 22.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Breaks into the clear. Breaks into the clear. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Clemson.
We've seen it all day. This has been an absolute clinic from this offense. They have been so good, so efficient, and they continue to do so here late in this game. What a huge win for them, this coach, in this environment. I got to tell you, this fan base has got to just be ecstatic.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Across the 30. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Past the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Vols.
Well, it's not going to mean much in this game, but I guess later in life they can tell their grandkids that they scored a touchdown in a big game in a big environment like this, because this game is still over.
And the point after is good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. On the run, it's Davidson. Sees an opening. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
These type of run plays, Chris, break the will of the opponent. You've got a big lead. You've had success all day long. They know you're going to run the football. You know you're going to run the football, and they are still gashing it. This is a beautiful job.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though.
Wow, Chris, he's even faster in person. I knew on film that this guy had some explosiveness on the outside, but now they're trying to find a way to get him the ball in different areas, throwing it to him, here handing it to him. Now he's on the edge. Look at the explosiveness and a huge gain on the outside. He is an impact player.
They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Now it's second down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone.
All right, Chris, I'm a bit surprised they're still throwing the football. This could be a bit of a frosty handshake. Holly, keep your eyes peeled. This type of score up this much, and they're still slinging it around? Okay.
That's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Working clock with the ground game. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking. It's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. And the Volunteers will spend the first of their 3 timeouts here. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. And on 4th down, they line up in the wildcat. What's the call here? Direct snap. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
They were looking for that last dagger to officially end things, and their defense got a trot on the field, but this thing is over, Chris.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Motion now from the tight end. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going, and here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Running out of time in the pocket. What a catch! That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Back in motion now. And it's a direct snap. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.